Hello again, I'm El Pato, and this is Battle Brothers. So last time we left off, we fought a bunch of guys on our way to our first noble quest. We're encamped outside of our destination, and as you can see, we have traveled to the armpit of the world. We have swamps here, and inside that swamp is a goblin encampment. I've put my mouse over it a couple times. It's got some goblin skirmishers and ambushers. Needless to say, this fight is going to be hell. I'd love to stay here and wait until my tools and stuff, or until all my equipment is fixed and everything. And, well, the thing is, if I wait very long, I'm going to run out of food. I can't stay here, and I need to complete this quest to make this whole thing worth my while. So this is going to be a rough fight, like really rough. I know for a fact that these ambushers are going to be the worst thing in the world, especially in a swamp. I think they all have Pathfinder and everything, so we're going in at night. I'm hoping to decrease their sight range and help us weather this storm. And look, we've started in like the worst spot in the whole world. Now, I know all these goblins are doing their thing back here. They know they have the ranged advantage. They have a whole lot of ambushers, and they probably have better ground than I do too, so they're just kind of chilling. First priority is to get my guys to solid ground. Safely. Like, okay, the night I was doing this, the night I was playing this and recording this footage, I was... Let me just say, this fight is so tough and such a slog, it felt like I was in a swamp. I was like, okay, someone please come into my life right now. This is the worst thing I've ever experienced. These stupid goblins and their stupid swamp. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, you'll see. Like I said, first thing we gotta do is get out of this water. I see some solid ground down here to the southeast, and I want to get there so we don't have our defense debuffed. Oh, first shot of the match, and we block it. Oh look, more ambusher fire. This is going to become a trend. You're going to hear that bow being fired a zillion times in this fight. And the rest of the guys have thrown weapons too. Lucky for us, they're all in the water right now too, so they've got a bit of a debuff on their offensive capabilities. Priority number one, get the hell out of this swamp. These guys are moving up so they can take pot shots at our guys, and that's what I would do too, although I'd rather have them on solid ground. I see that there's sort of a way for us to... Ow. There's a sort of a way for us to get around these guys and get onto solid ground and maybe establish a base of fire for our archers and maybe get some of these guys, get the herd thinned out a little bit. You can see these those trees in the southeast, like the dead trees. They provide some cover from arrows, which is fantastic. And we've got that stump sitting right next to our line as well. I'm going to try to make a lot of use of these. Reinbach, hide behind the stump. That's what we gotta do. Flesnoke, he is not in a whole lot of danger from these archers. But if they decide to focus him, like, it's gonna take, I don't know, 5 turns to actually start dealing damage to his HP, but it is going to suck. And eventually he will die, but the arrows are not a big threat to him right now. It's just I don't want him to take any free hits. Okay, here we go. The bows, the bow firing, and the throwing. Oh, more throwing. Like, this whole fight was just the worst. Oh, like, you guys remember the ghoul fight from our first company, Goons on Patrol. And even though I lost Battle Brothers there, and I hated that, I hated the whole experience, this fight was the most infuriating thing I've experienced in this game. Although our first shot from a bow, pretty good. Pretty good. I'll take a one-shot kill. And I'm pretty sure all the goblins have Pathfinder, so they can get through this swamp a little bit better than I can. Oh, we're weathering a lot of fire here. Ow. So, what should we talk about while these guys are firing all their arrows? I'm not even sure. Like, this is the video. Anybody that's looking at this video right now and saying like, oh man, I wonder if he's going to make it any more interesting. Well, I've got some bad news for you. These guys are just going to keep on peppering me with arrows until finally I turn the tide. It's going to be rough. But suffice to say, we're going to go hard after these guys. As soon as we get these guys in melee, shit's going to go down. But getting there is going to be the problem. We've got to inch forward with our line and try to not exhaust everyone in the meantime. A lot of the goblins have those skewers, the pikes that the goblins carry, and that is yet another threat. Even if I get next to them, they can push me back. I'm lying a little bit. The fight does get quite a bit more interesting, but we have to get into melee range first. And that is no small feat. Okay, Reinbach, I need you not in the murky water, but I don't see a way to get you out too safely. We're just going to put up the shield a bit. Tylana, you've already got a grazed ear. I'm not sure if it's from last fight or you're just getting hit with arrows this fight, but either way, yuck. Stupid goblins and their poison. Okay, Flesnote, can we start moving around? Probably so. Can we get next to somebody? That would just be fantastic. I'm being very cautious with him, though. Flesnoke, I don't want to get you super hurt. I need you for the late part of the fight. The part where we tie up all these goblins and start messing with them. Radentarov, your new heavy armor is coming in very handy. Even when they hit your armor, it doesn't matter too much to you. You don't have heavy armor specialist yet, but you have a lot of armor HP that you're working with. Once you get your heavy armor specialist and damage starts being reduced to hits to you, it's gonna be great. You're never gonna die. You're gonna be the tankiest bro ever. Rail, can we start going after the ambushers? Nighttime really blows, but at least, hey, you punctured his hand. That's gonna do a lot to take out his chance to hit. All right, Flesnoke, get up here. We want a goblin. Damn right. They're taking morale hits already, so they're gonna have even more of a debuff to hitting our guys. But what they make up, they can make up the whole thing in volume. There's so many of them, so many arrows flying our way that I imagine even with like a 10% chance to hit, they're gonna hit us anyway. And everybody's gonna be poisoned. That poison sound, you're gonna hear that a lot this match too. We're exhausting ourselves doing our shield wall right now, but the thing is, I need our guys to be healthy too whenever they get to the goblins too. Tylana's not looking so hot in the in the morale department, but I bet you'll feel a lot better once you start killing goblins. Alright, let's see what they're gonna do. Oh yeah, they're probably just gonna move around and shoot arrows at us. Or throw things. So the nets are gonna be a theme for this fight too. And that goblin is using the tree as cover as well. Luckily, the AI is not doing so hot and putting their goblins on good terrain, but also I've got to go chase them if I don't want to hit them with ranged attacks. I'm using my aim shot quite a bit on my archers because I know that I'm not going to hit them with a quick shot most of the time. Eddie baby, what to do with you? If I can get you in range of a goblin, you can take heads. Don Quixote, let's get a good hit. You see that the quick fire does not do so hot. I mean, not only are we, well, nighttime is what's doing it. Nighttime and the goblin's natural evasion. They're sneaky little gits. Flesnoke's gonna get next to the archers, which I really like. Flesnoke, take goblin heads, break their morale, make them run away. I don't want to kill all of them. I really, really do not want to be in this fight anymore. Okay, so I'm positioning our line to protect our archers. Our base of fire has been established. We can put arrows down range, which is fantastic. We just got to make sure they're well protected so that they don't take any withering fire as they do their thing. I moved you to it up here. I'm not I'm not sure what I'm doing with him, but I do know I want to kind of move up on that goblin with the skewer over there. Tylana, I think I'm going to keep you back here to protect the range bros some more. Your HP isn't looking so hot. And you've got a nice range specialized shield, the kite shield. At least I think that's a kite shield. Rantrov, can I put you next to these guys? Ooh, the puppy. Get him, pup. Yeah, good dog. Oh, that dog is now my favorite battle brother. See, look, the pikes have decided to move Flesnoke aside now. Even if we get next to them, we still have dudes that poke us with sticks. Alright, Eddie baby, can't do anything with you right now. The goblin reinforcements are moving in. Poor dog. I'm not sure what's going to happen to the dog. I released him because I need him to take out the goblins. But I don't want to lose him either. He's a good dog. He's at least threatening the archers, and that's going to keep them from firing at us too much. Alright, so I'm willing to bet even more of these goblins are going to pull out those stupid spike bolas and start throwing them at us. Okay, so I know there's goblins up here in the grass. Let's just start shooting at them. Hey, good job, Rail. That's a punctured arm, I think. I think it might be a minus damage, but I'm not sure. And I'm not ready to move Eddie Baby up there in front of everybody to take arrows yet, so... Sormus, despite your first shot of the match, which was amazing, I know that the nighttime is taking a little toll on you. So can we get Flesnoke just next to somebody? Oh yeah, Flesnoke, you're in the water, so it's hard for you to move around. Can't get over there. We'll just get next to this guy and try to do a split. Slon, you don't have the best range defense, so we're gonna do your shield wall. We know about your defense. I should just stop repeating myself. Reinbach is going to act as a shield for our range bros. Again, protect that base of fire so that they have to come to us, or they at least have some kind of threat put on them every turn. Tylana's in the right place too. Radentarov, can we get the dog out of there? We might be able to, because he's not next to an archer anymore. I think I might pretty soon. First though, Sterney's got to get out of this net. Oh no, he's exhausted. Okay, Eddie baby. Alright, let's get next to this pikeman. You're a good dog. You can't attack a guy with a shield very well, but you're a good dog. Okay, more arrows. More pikes. Whew, they're missing at least. They're all in the same water I am with my melee bros. Thank goodness for that. They're going after the dog so hard though. Ow. Sterney. Oof. Another hit and you're probably dead. I gotta get you out of there. Gotta evac the Sterney. Okay, our base of fire gets to go again. Rail, what are we gonna do with you? I'm hoping to hit somebody in the crowd over here, but it didn't work out. Sormus? Nope. Firing into the crowd did nothing there. Yuck. Eddie baby, we needed that. I bet when it comes time for a killing blow, you'll be right there with the killing blow. Because that's how you do. Alright, Don Quixote, I'm gonna move you up to a more advantageous position. Flesnoke, what can we do with you? Yeah, I could put you next to somebody again, but who? Maybe I can protect Sterney by killing this goblin over here, at least hitting its morale. Alright, more shield wall. Slon. Yeah, I can get here at least. Threaten somebody. Nobody's hurting for morale next to you yet, Slon, so I think moving might be the right call, but then again, I don't want you to die either. I'm so concerned with everybody dying in this fight, because it's just going to take one battle bro to fall, our morale's going to drop, and we're going to be exhausted, and the goblins will just run over us. We're really on a precipice here. We've got to be careful not to fall over. More defensive posturing. What else is there to say? I need to get the dog out of there. Poor guy. Alright, Sternylicious has got to break out. There we go. Next turn he's probably going to do a little rest. He's bleeding right now. Oh, the dog! The dog fulfilled his purpose in killing an archer, but damn. I hate that. Eddie Baby just took a pike to the face. Ouch. Every goblin gets to go. Enjoy your high initiatives now. You're going to have very low initiative when you're dead. That guy's super confident. He really is proud of killing that dog. Okay, fire into the crowd, Rail. That's what we can do. There we go. Now, since you have... You can see Rail's talent there coming into effect. When he gets a killing blow, he gets to go again, which is great. Alright, Swarmus, more firing into the crowd. We've got one goblin fleeing, but can he get to the edge of the map before he really flees? That's the question. Alright, do we have enough fatigue for a split? Yes, we do. Very nice. Okay, cool. Ugh, I wish I had more AP, but I don't. Okay, I'm pretty sure the base of fire is fairly safe at the moment. I can start moving my Guardian Bros up a bit. That's good. Slon, let's go over here and start messing with goblins. Give them more targets to think about. Sterny, you're not looking so good. One more hit to the chest and you're probably dead. I'm going to move you back a bit. And you're bleeding. I think next turn I'll do the bandages. Alright, Tylana, you're looking better than Sterny, so I think it's your turn to start doing stuff. Good dog. Alright, let's try to keep this dog alive. But he at least is taking out one ranged weapon. Rantrov, I need to get you... I need to get you some fatigue recovery now that you're wearing heavy armor. Okay, so whiffs on his part, that's great. Going after Slon. He's got full HP, so I'm okay with this. Slon's doing just fine. And he's confident too. Ow! The dog! Again! The dogs are... they're sacrificing their lives for us. Yuck. Eddie Baby, you've been so bad this match. I love you though. I love your style. Any other time you'd be doing great. Maybe you'll come in, swoop in for the killing blow at the last moment. That's an Eddie Baby thing. Alright, to it. Let's get Flesnoke in a better position, maybe? Yeah, let's get him over here so he can do some splits. Alright, more firing into the crowd. Not the person we aimed at, but it's the person we hit. That guy's like an arrow magnet. Reinbach, you're looking pretty good, and you've got good melee defense, so I'm going to move you up. More splits. Yeah. Alright, so their morale is not doing so hot. The goblins' morale is breaking. But the swamp is going to work in their favor in this case, because they're going to start running, but they can't get to the edge of the map before they have like a morale check and rally. So they're going to come back. At least one or two of them will. Yeah. Okay, Salon, go after Shield Guy. I don't expect much from you being in that in the water and everything, but see you later, Goblin. That's one turn I don't have to worry about their arrows. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Ow. Radentrov, you've taken so many hits for us this this particular battle. I salute you. Dog, please. Oh, he's bleeding. Poor dog. I feel bad sending him into his death like that. But what am I gonna do? I need bodies right there. Eddie Baby continues to his consistent trend of missing. Tedlana's gonna move a little bit more aggressively now. That's good. Our archers are starting to get pretty exhausted. Poor Sormus here can't even lift his crossbow. We'll get you there. Reinbach is not in a good shape to switch out with the dogs, so dog has to stay there for now. Jewett to it, let's get you into range, melee range right here. Maybe we can switch. Yeah, we can switch Flesnoke in next turn or something. More opportunities for Flesnoke to swing that big ass sword of his. Okay, Slon, go after shield guy, that's your job. Oh well. Rantrov, you're so exhausted, you can't do much of anything, but we can at least go after him a little bit. Bye, goblins. Ugh, so slippery, I hate these guys. No, Slon! And the dog. We knew that was coming, didn't we? Yes, Eddie baby, thank you. I'm so glad you could finally join the party. Okay, Rail, who can we go after here? Again, you've got fatigue problems. We're just going to move you up a bit. Maybe rest you a couple turns. Tylana, we might need to get Radentarov out of there. Right now you're one of our healthier bros. But that'll have to be next turn. Reinbach? Let's get more surround bonus on this Goblin Skirmisher. He's got to go. He's been so good at keeping that one spot nice and locked down. I mean, I commend him, but would you stop? Starny's still looking bad, but I can at least move him next to the guys. Oh, I didn't realize I was attempting to move while that Goblin had a chance to hit me, but it worked out okay. This guy went down. Fantastic. Slon, your armor's looking okay. I'm not sure if I can get you all the way over there to that goblin to get you next to him, so let's just put you someplace safe. Radentarov, again, we're going after this goblin. That shield. Okay, see, the goblin could not get to the edge of the map before he rallied, so that ambusher is back. We've got to deal with him now. We're in a little bit less good position to deal with him, but I think we'll be able to do it eventually. Would you stop? Stupid goblins. Flesnoke is going to get pretty angry. At least we have a crowd to fire into. Okay, so that puts Eddie Baby in range of two guys. Maybe they won't move and try to get away. Oh, Tylana, good job. Crushed his hand. That'll be a nice debuff for us. Oh yes, that guy's finally dead. We can get in there. Things are starting to turn our way. I mean, they've been turning our way slowly all this time, but you wouldn't think it with all the injuries we're getting. Flesnoke is going to stand next to these pikemen and give them something to think about. Think long and hard about what you've done with your lives, pikemen, because you're going down. Poor Radentarov. I gave you all this heavy armor. I'm like, you're going to be fine. And you took so many stabs. Wow. You stupid goblins. Everybody has at least one stab wound on the team, except for maybe our ranged guys. We've done a very good job protecting them, but everybody has some kind of wound, I believe. All of our melee bros. Rail's out of ammo, so we gotta switch this out. Start putting arrows down range again. Oh yes. That's satisfying. Die, goblins. Okay, so are they routing? Is everybody gonna go away? I really hope so. Eddie Baby's doing just fine now that everybody's running away, and it's time for killing blows. I don't know why I switched these guys. I guess because Tylana's bleeding and needs to be next to somebody with bandages. Okay, more arrows. Can we do that? Probably not. That's okay. I'm pretty sure this is about over. Was this as painful for you as it was for me? It really was painful. Please go away, goblins. Oh, I'm not running these guys down. Fuck it. Oh, man. Terrible loot. Just some furs and amber. But we did get our 1800 gold noble quest done. And we got some goblin weapons and stuff to sell. So we've got a big poison cache here. We kick it over. Time to collect our pay. We have earned it. This time we have definitely earned our pay. This was the worst thing I've experienced in this game. Anyway, let's get out of here. Speed this thing up. Nobody leveled up from that either. It's so sad. But we do have a bunch of loot to sell. We're sure as hell not going to try to take on any more fights. We're in a rough condition. We're out of tools. We're going to be out of food pretty soon. Oh, let's see. What do we see? Oh, Reinbach has hurt himself again. Well, Reinbach has hurt himself for the first time as a flagellant, I think. At least it's just light wounds this time. Didn't injure yourself. Great. So we're getting some tools, getting some food. Well, the tools weren't exactly affordable, so we're going to move on somewhere else. But we did need food to get to our destination. We were running pretty low. Anyway, time to sell our booty. So much booty. Look at all that. Feels good, doesn't it? We made it. We made it back alive. Nobody died. We're selling our stuff. I had to speed this up quite a bit because I took some time. Anyway, we've got food and tools now. Let's go turn in our quest. Oh yeah, we had to treat our injuries as well. I'm surprised we only got out of that fight with like a couple long-term injuries, because that was some wow. Let's go. I appreciate all of you that stuck around with me for this video, for the whole goblin fight, the whole painful, stupid slog we had to do. Thanks for sticking around. Next time we're going to get into something a bit more exciting. We're going to go treasure hunting again, at least as long as it's on the way to something useful as well. We're going to continue to make money, and we're going to go bro shopping. We're going to go and get some bros with some good backgrounds. We're going to pay for some rumors. We're going to buy around for our guys, but this video is pretty much over. Guys, thanks for watching. I'm El Pato. This was Battle Brothers. The rest of this is just going to be me selling and doing some inventory management. Maybe getting some heavier armor and putting it on some of our guys. Anyway, I'm out. Bye.